Mobili. Top 10 amazing scramblers we'd buy instead of an adventure motorcycle. These scrambler motorcycles can be lighter, more nimble, and definitely more stylish than most adventure bikes. Adventure bikes have been in the ascendancy for so long now that it's hard to think of an alternative style of off-road capable motorcycle. However, the new breed of scrambler might have started out as a style over substance initiative, but they are having more and more ability built into them today. After all, manufacturers and owners alike see them as a real alternative to bulky and heavy adventure bikes. 10. Royal Enfield Scram 411. Price, $5,099. The most basic, least powerful model on this list, but that doesn't mean it's not good. Derived from the Royal Enfield Himalayan model, the Scram 411 looks leaner, lighter, and a bit more funky. It's also a little utilitarian in execution, which, let's face it, is an advantage when throwing it around off-road. The 411 cubic centimeters single-cylinder engine produces a meager 24 horsepower, which can make it feel a little breathless on long runs. But it does everything you'll need to do with no fuss and plenty of rugged reliability at a rock-bottom price of $5,099. This means you could have one of these brand new and any of the other bikes on this list in used condition for virtually the price of many of them brand new. Overall, we'd pick the Scram 411 over the Himalayan 411 because you get a lighter, more manageable motorcycle that can still do everything the ADV can. 9. Triumph Scrambler 400X. Price, $5,595. You know a bike maker has superior scrambler expertise if they have not one, not two, but three of their scramblers featured on this list. The 400X is designed by Triumph to satisfy riders who want a smaller displacement scrambler without sacrificing performance. And it does so ever so comfortably thanks to its powerful 400 cubic centimeters engine. When it comes to compact dynamism, the 400X is a strong offering. Its long suspension travel and simple yet charismatic appearance contribute to its updated take on the classic scrambler look. The 400X stands out for its exceptional urban agility, which enables it to handle both dirt pathways and city streets with equal ease, meaning you don't really need a sub-500cc ADV if you have this. Unless, of course, you're doing hard off-road every other weekend. 8. Honda SCL 500. Price, $6,799. Honda, a giant of Japanese engineering, hit it spot on with the SCL 500. It is an able scrambler that will appeal to riders looking for a trustworthy and versatile bike for a variety of riding situations. The style is typical Honda, understated and not unattractive, while being compact. It has a low seat height, which makes it a great choice for those of shorter stature who want something a little different to tackle the urban jungle. Its 471 cubic centimeters engine and Rebel-based chassis combine to create a thrilling and performance-focused ride. But don't think it can't take on off-road. You get two coilover shocks at the back that have a travel of 5.7 inches and a pair of 41mm right-way up forks that float the front end. Couple this with a lightweight construction, and you have a perfect nifty little bike to take almost anywhere. Why would you need an ADV then? 7. Fantic Caballero 500 Rally. Price, $9,385. Italian manufacturer Fantic has been building mopeds and off-road bikes since 1968 and, if the company is one of the lesser-known motorcycle brands, then that's a shame. That's because the Caballero 500 Rally deserves the same sales success as the likes of the Ducati Scrambler. It's one of the more convincing-looking scramblers available, which should translate into excellent off-road performance, with top-shelf components. The single-cylinder engine pushes out 40 horsepower and 31.7 pound-feet of torque, making light work of the 330-pound weight, the lightest of any on this list by a good margin. Fully adjustable suspension front and back is a likable addition too, although the braking might leave a little to be desired in this company. Its heft and kick-ass underpinnings create a combination not many adventure bikes can match, and that's why it's here. 6. Husqvarna Svartpilen 801, price, $10,899. Husqvarna kept us waiting for a while, but the Svartpilen 801 is finally here in 2024. It is propelled by the reliable 799 cubic centimeters LC8C parallel twin engine, sourced from KTM, which is paired with a 6-speed gearbox, an up and down quickshifter, and a PASE anti-hopping clutch. Together with a 5-inch TFT display, LED illumination, and an adjustable WP Apex suspension, it has a hard-to-beat package wrapped in a neat design. Yes, you no longer have the spoke tires from the previous generation model, but this still promises some off-road ability, evident from the dual-purpose Pirelli MT60 tires. The 801 builds on the smaller 401 really well, while providing adequate power to excite all kinds of riders. So if you want a bike that can handle a bit of off-road that's still light and practical for all other duties, pick this over an adventure bike in the same cc range. When the off-road fun fades away, you can just slap road tires and easily do some knee downs, too. 5. Ducati Scrambler Icon, price, $10,995. The Ducati Scrambler is more Scrambler in name, not ability. Taking inspiration from the 1960s line of Scrambler models, the neo-retro offering has traditional lines executed with traditional Italian flair and personality, not to mention excellent fit and finish. There's a playful character that's boosted by the lovely air-cooled V-twin engine which, with 73 horsepower, packs enough juice to have some serious fun. That said, we're really bummed Ducati no longer sells the Scrambler Desert Sled, which can smoke adventure bikes day in and day out on tight trails. The Icon will need some tweaks to achieve this off-road prowess, but it's surely possible. Hence its inclusion in the list. 4. Triumph Scrambler 900, price, $11,495. The new Bonneville arrived in 2001 and the Scrambler variant came in 2008. Now renamed the Scrambler 900, it's the same recipe as before: chunky good looks, adequate ground clearance, classically authentic retro styling, and perky, if not outright fast, performance from the renowned parallel twin engine. As with all Triumph products, it's beautifully executed, with a bare minimum of plastic and lots of neat design details. Like the Ducati Scrambler, the Scrambler 900 is more style over off-road substance, but it's still armed with necessary off-road elements like spoke wheels, high-mounted exhausts, and a 19-inch front wheel. So you can handle off-road trails with a little effort, although it'll be more fun than hogging around a large adventure bike. 3. BMW R nineT Urban G/S, price, $12,995. As with the Ducati Scrambler, BMW's R nineT lineup has been a huge success for the German manufacturer and has spawned several variations. One of the best for the topic today is the Urban G/S. It offers a unique fusion of modern tech and old-school ancestry. We could have chosen the more somber R nineT Scrambler model, but the Urban G/S trim couldn't be disregarded because we are focusing on a Scrambler that can trump ADVs. This iconic bike pays respect to the R80 G/S by fusing modern engineering with vintage style. In addition to its adaptable features, the Urban G/S stands out for its sturdy construction, which bears witness to BMW Motorrad's build quality. Featuring a 1,170 cubic centimeters engine, its 100-plus horsepower means you have more than enough power to pull through easily on interstate travel. Add to that the torque and 491-pound overall weight, and you have a well-built Scrambler that dares to do everything an ADV does. 2. Indian FTR 1200 Rally, price, $14,499. Maybe we're stretching the definition of a Scrambler here. But the Indian FTR 1200 Rally, with its flat tracker inspiration, is too good to leave off this list, even if its ethos is sideways on dirt racing rather than bashing along dirt trails. The rally version of the 4-bike lineup gets its own bespoke black smoke paint, brown vinyl seat, cream frame, and an in-your-face exhaust system. Huge power from the tuned version of the Scout V-twin engine and gobs of torque give it excellent performance, which the chassis and suspension are more than capable of controlling. Style is definitely not in short supply in India and has to be applauded for trying something completely different to its normal offering of large, heavy cruisers. Just imagine how fun the low-end grunt of a V-twin engine would be in trails, and it would seem like a dream come true. Oh, and no, the gigantic 568-pound Harley-Davidson Pan America 1250 won't do trails better than this. 1. Triumph Scrambler 1200 XE, price, $15,295. In usual Triumph fashion, the company took a long look at the Scrambler 900 and updated it out of all recognition, turning it into the most convincing Scrambler on this list. Especially when taking into account off-road ability, on-road manners, performance, equipment, and build quality. There are two models, the X and the XE, differentiated by suspension, non-adjustable Marzocchi on the X and fully adjustable Öhlins on the XE, but, other than that, largely the same in terms of specifications. The 1,200 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine is punchy, full of character, smooth, and perfectly suited to any type of riding you care to throw at it. We'd suggest you go with the XE, which has a whopping 9.84 inches of travel. This is not only more than any other bike on the list, but also more than off-road ready ADVs like the Ducati Desert X.
I hope to inspire you and help you learn more about your favorite theme. Subscribe to my channel and let me know what you think.